welcome to Ranger Stadium. It's high school soccer, boys style, here at Ranger Stadium as the Rangers take on the Rattlers of San Marcos in the probably last high school soccer event of the spring, as the coronavirus has done a lot of things to take things away from us, but this game is still going on tonight, and we're excited about it as our teams are getting ready to start here any moment now. We'll have the play-by-play of this game right after this timeout on the Ranger Network.
Tonight's broadcast is brought to you by Comal Independent School District, HEB, GVTC, WIC Productions, Ferris Orthodontics, Summerhill Dental, Smoky Moe's Barbecue, and Pizza Hut.
Explosion Show, all new Wednesday at 10 on Science.
Watch Science, GVTC, Channel 518. With university admission competition at its peak and demand in the workplace for the best and brightest young talent, the time is now to give our students the edge at Comal ISD. And that edge is Memorial Early College High School. No matter where you reside in Comal ISD, MEX will help accelerate your learning and prepare you for a lifetime of success. You have a choice to make your high school experience fit you and your way of learning. Through a unique relationship with St. Philip's College, you can earn an associate's degree of arts. That's 2 years of college for free while you are still in high school. MEX offers a combination of regular and dual credit courses taught right here by instructors that have master's degrees. Learn in a hands-on collaborative way at MEX. Research, explore, problem solve, and build long-lasting relationships with driven, focused, and great students like yourself. Our campus is unique with many opportunities to get involved in school spirit. Our many clubs, academic UIL, sports, community, and leadership opportunities will have you screaming with eagle pride and soaring to new heights of excellence. Explore your options with Comal ISD. Explore Memorial Early College High School today.
This is going to be epic.
Coyote! Yes! That is a sea snake.
Nobody move, nobody move. Beautiful. Look at that. Every time they shed their skin, the eyes...
Dinner served! Get too close, too close!
Oh, he's got the meat. Look how bizarre that creature is.
Watch Animal Planet, GVTC, Channel 552.
Yeehaw!
This is going to be a tougher season than anyone before.
There's gold out there. We're going to find it.
The only piece of ground I got left of mine is underneath your license. We're going to have to buddy up somehow.
Give me one good reason not to tell you to go yourself.
Gold Rush, Fridays at 8 on Discovery.
Watch Discovery, GVTC, Channel 554.
I'm Andrew Zimmern, and we're showcasing the unique cuisines that put the tastiest destinations on the map.
It is really very authentic.
Hot diggity, it is good.
It's a celebration of life.
These destinations are so delicious, they're iconic.
All new Delicious Destinations, Wednesday at 10 on Cooking Channel.
Watch Cooking Channel, GVTC, Channel 127.
And welcome back to Ranger Stadium, Smithson Valley High School. It's the Rangers and the Rattlers in high school varsity boys soccer. Should be a good one as both teams have been introduced. We have our officials out on the field, one on each end, and our referee in the middle who will give the ball, I believe, to the visiting team. I'll have to check my rules before we go much further. But Smithson Valley looking to clinch a spot in the playoffs if they were to happen in the coming weeks and months. As you know, most athletic events have been stopped and canceled or postponed, if you will, over the past couple of days. It's been a tumultuous couple of days for sports fans who've seen a lot of their things they want to see gone away. And yet here we are on a high school Friday night in Ranger Stadium, where one of the final regular season soccer games will take part. Should be a good one. It's a windy night, really kind of blowing across the field from far side to the near side. Smithson Valley will get the opening kick. Well, no, I still think it's San Marcos. San Marcos in their purple shorts and white tops. The Rangers in gray shorts and gray over blue jerseys. Their numbers are too small, I can tell you that. But we'll try to do our best to see what's going on here tonight as both teams are getting ready to go. Waiting for some final. Now there's the whistle, and San Marcos will send it into their their defense. A long kick ahead, gets a good hop, and the goalkeeper comes out. Jenkins rolls it ahead. Towards the left side, the ball comes as the Rangers on the first offensive opportunity of the night. The passing continues. A touch pass back to on the run, down the sideline, inside the 20, and then it gets kicked out of bounds. Again, numbers kind of small. I do think that was Diego Bazan on the sideline, but not real sure as I try to get better view of. Might have been Amaya. Ball goes inside, down near the goal. And we'll have a goal kick from the far side. Goalkeeper is Gio Bernardini for San Marcos as he stands in the middle of the net, and the corner kick comes. Angling toward the middle, caught by Bernardini, who has the save. His kick goes high and just past midfield. Stopped there by Amaya. Goes out of bounds. San Marcos ball. Defenders go back. Midfielders go to the mid. Forwards stay up high. And here's a high bounding kick that Jenkins comes out and saves. Rolls it to the near side. That's where Bazan brings it up the right side. Ahead to Atkins. He centers it toward the middle, towards one of the forwards. And a race to the ball, and their goalkeeper Bernardini comes out and saves it. Great job there. Ryan Harley had a shot at it. He and McCaig, the two forwards, both had a chance, but the keeper came out and made a nice play. Kick ahead by San Marcos is stopped by the Rangers. And the ball will belong to San Marcos as the pass goes off an arm out of bounds. Rangers send it back out with a kick up the far sideline. They send it in. And the ball stays on the sideline area. Back and forth. Really not much going on over there, but some foot fighting and pushing around a little bit, trying to get some physical activity into this. This is not a non-contact sport, I can tell you. There is a lot of contact in this, and the ball will go towards the end on the near side where the Rangers will toss it in from probably near the 10. Throw in comes. Back and forth. Now San Marcos takes it for the near sideline. Banda sends a net wide. Jeremiah Banda had the kick. And Jenkins with a goal kick. The wind knocked it down quite a bit. Little tussle at the mid, nothing called. Rattlers down on the field after it, though, so we'll have a whistle to stop play. The clock doesn't stop, but play will start. Well, they did stop the clock. Guess I'm used to the Olympic or the professional soccer where the clock just rolls and they add minutes to the end of the period, which probably better if we do it this way so we don't have to guess at the end. And none of these officials want to try to guess either. Can't see the number of the player down on the field, but he does seem to be getting up to his feet. And under his own power. Not sure if that's Jose Dunez or who again. Substitution comes in. Ball will belong to the Rangers, is my guess. It is Ranger ball. Referee's moving methodical is the best word I could describe right now. They're not. Nobody seems to be in a hurry. Just a free kick to get it up the field so that play will resume. Atkins brings it, sends a pass ahead. Harley can't get to it, and San Marcos returns it. Try to center it on a give and a go, but a good stop by one of our defenders back there. Van Fausen, I believe, now ahead. Bazan centers it. McCaig to Harley, back to McCaig, and McCaig gets knocked down. So we're going to have a goal kick, I believe. McCaig and Harley did a nice job of the give and go, and McCaig basically got tackled near the goal line, so a goal kick will come for the Rangers. Some good fortune there to get on the board first. Played about 5 minutes here in the first half. First half. Goal kick will come on the goal to the right. Urrutia, and sends it in the near corner. So the Rangers take a 1-0 lead, 34-45 in the first half. 1-0 Rangers. Good start for Smithson Valley. Again, playing for playoff seeding should the playoffs ever happen. And that's what Coach Nichols is talking about. If they can win this game, they would be assured of a spot in the playoffs, say in a couple of weeks or a month or whenever high school athletics might resume. They would be in position to have that. San Marcos will send another long kick. Obviously taking a chance. Maybe they don't feel like they have good enough ball handling to move the ball up the field, but they're getting the ball up there in a hurry. Here's another good move. Some defense. And we stop the ball on the near sideline. Again, Adkins brings it, centers it. They knocked Atkins down, and that is called. So, kind of a tough play. Raymond Ip from San Marcos. So Smithson Valley will start from there. Bazan on the near sideline. Sends it back. And Urrutia sends a goal kick. Stopped by Bernazzini. They'll send it up the field, but just as quickly the Rangers defense stops it. And Atkins will send the ball off a defender's leg, and it'll be, well, they'll give it to San Marcos. Not real sure what happened there. San Marcos tosses it in and crosses midfield, but loses control of it. Urrutia gets through a couple of defenders, gets the ball stolen away, and it goes the other way. Pass ahead, stopped by the goalkeeper Jenkins, who then gets run over by one of the San Marcos defenders. One of their forwards, actually. Rangers try to bring it up the far sideline, but don't get a handle of it enough. Dancing with the ball and a pass ahead. Stopped by the Rangers. And they're going to make it a goal kick. Might have passed the end line. I think the Rattlers putting another substitute in. Alfredo Hernandez, senior. Corner kick knocked away by the Rangers right away. Now just bounced around a little bit. The Rangers get it away from a possible goal kick. Running the center of the field. Pass to Harley on the far sideline. And then, boy, something. Contact near the goal. Nothing called. Atkins sends it far towards the corner. A center pass. And one of the Rattlers still down on the field. That is Raymond Ip. Coming up a little bit lame, and there's another sub for him. Be a goal kick for the Rattlers. On the sideline, or on the end zone to your right. Everybody kind of methodically walking back up the field. Waiting for the sign that he can kick it. Our referee's in position now. Again, the wind at the back of most of these kicks from the Rattlers here in the opening half. And another substitution by San Marcos. We've played almost 10 minutes, and it seems like they've had about 10 substitutions so far. Goal kick. Goes far side. Knocked back by a header by the Rangers. Then it's kicked ahead. Stopped by the Rangers there. Saved from going out of bounds. Then centered. Mendez brings it across. Rattlers send it out on the far side. Rangers throw it in and get a turn upfield. Little bobble, aimed for Hartley. Too far. This pass goes out of play on the far sideline. Ball sent toward the middle where the Rangers can't get to it quickly enough, and the Rattlers try to send it back up the far sideline, stopped by Smithson Valley. And a pass that goes awry. Rangers take away the Rattler pass. Rattlers then fight to get the ball back. Pass to the middle. A slip and a fall, almost costly, but Van Fosen got rid of it quick enough, and now in the air towards the Rangers' offensive side. Both teams playing really competitively hard, going after every pass. Nothing's free here tonight. Hartley has it. Near side, has a man to beat in front of him. Gets it across. McCaig tries to dance with it, now aims towards the corner. Tries to center it. Hartley will get a header, but the goalkeeper, Bernardini, will get it and kick it away. Rattlers again track it down. Rangers track it down. Rattlers get after it. Now on the far sideline. Ball coming again. Good defense takes it away, and the ball's loose. It'll go out. Should be San Marcos ball on the far sideline. Beautiful Friday night. 27:50 to go here, first half. Played over 12 minutes. Rangers lead it 1-0. Goal kick from Urrutia. Penalty kick from Urrutia. Put him on the board first. Just 5 minutes into the first half. Rangers again try to bring it up the far sideline. Good one-on-one action. Gives it ahead to Hartley. And the ball kicked past the end line means we should get a corner kick, I believe, if I saw that right. So it will be a corner kick for the Rangers. Urrutia sends the bending kick towards the goal, a little too high and a little too far. Try to track it down and keep it in play. And successfully they did. That's Dane Morris. Sends it to the middle, just missed. Got on the backside, and defense seems to rattle the Rangers a little bit and come up with it on the backside. Now the Rangers want to bring it back. A steal on the far near side. Pass ahead to McCaig. Goes awry, and the defense kicks it out of play, so we'll throw it in from there. Danny McCaig, the sophomore, and Ryan Harley, the junior, the two forwards in this lineup. Midfielder is Colton Atkins, and the other midfielder, Urrutia. Now tossed in by Bazan, a defender. And the Rattlers come up with a loose ball. They've got a pass ahead. Aiming for Molina. Melvin Molina, their goal scorer, sends one just wide right. We haven't talked much about him tonight, but junior Melvin Molina, their top scorer and their most dangerous weapon. And that time, as they continue to kick the ball ahead, looking for him or one of the other forwards, just trying to take a chance they'll get an opening. They got one there, and Molina's kick was just wide. Little fight for the ball on the near sideline. will go to San Marcos. Molina aims toward the goal line, the end line of the goal. Ball is centered out by the Rangers, but the Rattlers keep a hold of it until the Rangers take it away. And then a trip, that'll be called. Tackle, if you will, and a yellow card on the tackle. Colton Atkins went down. We'll see who puts it back in play. Tyler Van Fossen will handle the chores at about the 22-yard line. .30 left in the half. McCaig tries to receive the long pass, can't get a hold of it. Now ball sent back, but stopped by Atkins, who then centers it to Harley. Can't control it. Ball kicked back out. Mendez tries to do something with it, but the kick back by San Marcos will be up the center of the field and stopped by Amaya. Now Atkins to McCaig, has one man to beat, kicks it past him. Can angle towards the center, centers it for Harley, but defenders are there. On the backside, the goal kick comes, but it will be stopped. Good chance for the Rangers there, who continue to push the tempo right here in front of us. They'll give that even after the bump by McCaig, not controlled by Marquez. Rangers will toss it in. Ball loose and now centered ahead. Molina tries to run it down. Van Fossen will beat him to it, and the goalkeeper Jenkins will come up and get it. Micah Jenkins off to a good start here in the opening minutes of the first half. McCaig receives it, has a 2-on-2 with Harley, sends it ahead. Harley can't get there. They'll kick it out of play. So it'll be a sideline toss from about the goal line, just this side of the goal line. Bazan sends it in. Harley loses control, kicked ahead. Van Fossen and Amaya back. Send it left. Center to Harley. Tries to operate in pressure. Gets past one man. Has a chance as the goalkeeper comes out, misses it, and the Rangers aren't there to tap it in. But I think it's out of play off San Marcos, so the Rangers will toss it in from right around the 25-yard line. Pass is centered, but knocked away by the Rattlers. Rangers fight for it near the 30. Boy, a lot of activity there right now. Van Fossen sends it this side to Atkins. Loses it out of play, and it'll be San Marcos ball. They'll throw it immediately. But have to do it again. Nobody's in a hurry. 21 minutes to go, first half. Marquez sends it in. Van Fossen does a good job of getting it out of the initial, then clears it good. Atkins being pushed up the field, loses control. Lots of contact. They'll try to center it for Molina, but it'll go to Jenkins. He'll toss it out far side. Rangers looking for some help. And it'll go out of play, and the Rangers will toss it in. Rattlers clear it again. No one to chase it for them. So Jenkins will keep it on the ground and got it up in the air and it didn't go very far. That wind is brutal right now. Still keeping the flag nearly straight out. Atkins fights with a couple of defenders. Gets loose. Wants to send it up the sideline. There's Harley. Good play on the near side. That's take Maples. Maples in at a forward spot up on the far side, or on the right side, pardon me, not far. Urrutia will toss it in. No, that's not correct. That's Devin Yoakum will toss it in. Tries to get it up in the air in front of the goal. Somebody get to it. A couple of tries, but nothing successful. And Fossen stops the ball from going past midfield, and here come the Rangers again. Bazan to Harley. Nice move. Gets towards the middle. Looks for Bazan, but throws it too far in front of him. Now backside help. And a kick to the goal knocked away. Bernardini did a good job again of getting in front of that one. Rangers will have possession on the far sideline. As you can see, the action is fast and furious. Everybody's getting after it. Almost every possession, someone has it, someone's right on them. Rattlers try to move with some speed up the sideline, trying to kick it ahead, and I think the defense is going to get there. Ooh, goalkeeper Jenkins lost control of the ball. So the Rattlers have it on the far corner. And it'll be a goal kick, probably just a throw in from the far sideline, pardon me. Indeed, a toss. From the far sideline. I'm guessing they have another substitute. That's what the delay is and must be. Send it out near the 30. Then an over-the-top pass, looking for an offensive opportunity, but the defense is there again. Atkins looking for Maples. Back to the middle. Urrutia, who lost control. Now they're looking for Molina. He's got some speed. He moves, does a little hesitation move, and the defense catches him on that. Jenkins tries to clear it, but the wind knocks it down again. Maples has it and works. Gets a couple of defenders. He gets it back. Gets to a right-footed kick, and it got deflected away, now kicked wide, and it'll be a goal kick for the Rattlers. 16:30 to go, first half. Smithson Valley ahead 1-0 on a penalty kick in the first 5 minutes of the game. Rangers have had a couple of other kicks on goal, but nothing serious. Rattlers really haven't had a whole lot of serious. Molina's been loose a couple of times, but really hasn't had a chance to get a good shot off. So the Rangers with a 1-0 lead. We go under 16 minutes to play here in the first half. UIL Boys Soccer at Ranger Stadium. Harley has it, clears it to the near side. And up the sideline came Bazan, knocked out of his control. So he'll get a throw, toss in. Throw in comes from just inside the 40. Tries to go over the top to Harley, tries to screen his body enough to keep a hold of it. To Atkins, back to Harley. Harley centers it. Kick won't go. Ran right into the defender with the kick. Now ahead. Villarreal takes a defender with two hands and pushes him down. Good job that time by Yoakum, who played good enough defense that Villarreal just ended up putting two hands on him and pushing him down. So a free kick for the Rangers. So we go under 14:30 left in the half. Everybody lining up right around the 20-yard line. Offensive players got some room. You remember, you can't leave as an offensive player till the ball's kicked. You have to be onside at all time. There's a mishandled pass. Urrutia. His pass ahead looks to be deflected. Now gets through. A centering pass. Bobbled. A bump or two. Now out near the 20. The kick on goal looked like it got deflected. I think that was Yoakum. And it goes awry. So a goal kick to come now for San Marcos. Benitez sends it out near midfield. Stopped there by the Rangers. Now bumped ahead by the Rattlers. Atkins. Up ahead to Maples. Again looking for Harley, who spins away from the defender, splits him with a kick, then gets taken down, apparently legal, and then that's a bad tackle. I don't think he's going to get a yellow card, but Harley got a little frustrated there and took down his Rattler opponent. Let's go under 13 minutes to go. The Rattlers will toss it ahead. Stopped by Yoakum. And they'll toss it in again. I think they have another sub. Game clock goes under 12:20. As they try to throw it ahead, and again knocked down by the Rangers. Atkins. And Urrutia. And it'll be Ranger ball on the whistle. So the Rangers trying in the last dozen minutes or so to put another score up on the board and make this one a lot more comfortable. Urrutia from about the 27. Again, the defenders trying to make sure they catch the Rangers off sides if they are. Over the top it goes. Bumped. Bumped again. Rattler sent it in the air, now run after it. And the kick ahead is knocked down. They'll center it. Yoakum to Harley. Defenders all around him. Gets it popped away. Here comes Banda to Molina. Molina at the 30. Wants to get a shot up. Gives it up, tries to get it back. And then Molina kicks it past the end line. That should be a goal kick for the Rangers. 1-0, Rangers on top. 10:45 to go, first half. We've played almost 30 minutes of the 40-minute first half. Jenkins with the goal kick from the far hash. Low line drive has a little more luck than kicking it into the wind. Rangers bring it up the sideline, but find themselves unable to contain. Rattlers kick it out of play. And Smithson Valley will throw it in from right around the 40. And another header out of play. Sent in from the sideline by the Rangers. Kicked out again by the Rattlers. All kinds of activity over there on the far sideline. Now a center pass, almost controlled. Bernardini gets up with the ball and sends it. Whoa, look at that wind, take that ball. Near sideline. Chased by Smithson Valley, and Molina, I think. Let's see what the call is. I don't know if he was out of bound, out of play. I think it's going to be Ranger ball, and they'll throw it in from around the 20. Trying to pass it ahead. Looking for Uritia. Yoakum. Jenkins. Goal kick. Dies about the 45. Sent back by San Marcos. Right side Villarreal. Tries to bring it toward the middle. Looking for Molina. Knocked away by the Rangers. Villarreal chases it down. And somebody goes down on what's called excessive contact. So the Rattlers will have it out near the 30 for a free kick. Rangers had a number of these in the last couple of minutes. First one for the Rattlers. They will try to form a wall. Well, maybe not. Near the 20. It's got to be 10 yards away. Molina told to hold up. Jenkins, the goalkeeper, trying to put his wall in the right place. Molina tries to go over the top. Jenkins catch it. Great stop. Now sends it far side. Uritia gets it taken away from him. And it'll be San Marcos ball on the far sideline. Under 8 minutes to go. 1-0. Rangers on top of the Rattlers. First half action from Ranger Stadium. Rattlers find a way to get it to Molina. Not really sure what that call was, but the ball will belong to the Rangers with a free kick at about the 28 on the far side. Left-handed boot, a good one. Out-kicks Harley. Almost out-kicked the defense. Atkins came in and got a header to it. Now they'll center it. Urrutia, goal kick, or kick on goal, knocked down by Bernardini. He'll send it ahead with a nice kick across midfield. Villarreal tries to chase it down and keep it in play, and he's successful so far. Atkins fights with it and gets it ahead. Then gives a bump. Ryan Oles of San Marcos loses control. And the Rangers will have possession on the far sideline. Under 6.5 to go. More subs for the Rattlers and a sub for the Rangers. Try to see who that is. So we'll have a side-in throw from the far side. Kick on goal a little too high by the Rangers. I think that was Dildy who had the kick. Now the goal kick comes out high and long. Everybody fights for a bunch of headers. Guys trying to figure out who has it and who doesn't. Defenders come in and watch the ball go out, but San Marcos keeps it in play, and it will belong to them as the Rangers end up knocking it out. 5:20 to go, first half. Rangers hanging on to a 1-0 lead. They scored in the first 5 minutes of the match tonight on a penalty kick, and no one's sniffed a whole lot of the goal since then. Not that they're not playing hard, because both teams are going after it as we near the 5-minute mark of the first half. Just no one having a chance to move the ball very efficiently. The Rangers being more methodical, getting it up one side or the other. The Rattlers just kicking it high and far with the wind at their back and hoping that their best scorer, Melvin Molina, can get to it. Defense doing a good job on him, though. There's a kick out of play on the far side. 4.5 to go. They'll send it in. Now a centering pass is deflected and knocked back. Rangers clear it past midfield. Now we'll go back and forth a couple of times. Ball comes back. Before the goalkeeper can do it, Rangers center it high into the wind. And the Molina towards the goal, hit the top of the goal post. Another try, knocked down by Jenkins. I think the ball went out of play then. Wow, Molina's kick from 20, 30 yards went off the crossbar at the top. Jenkins got enough of it to keep it down in play, and then the rebound kick. Have to see what we got now. There's someone down on the field on the far side, but Jenkins did a good job, and the two players apparently in the tussle shake hands. Rattlers just want to see what the ball feels like to go in the end zone. It's going to be a corner kick, I guess, after all that. One of the Rangers, was down. He's going to head to the locker room as the subs will come in. Shaken up on the play on the far side. Not really sure what happened on that. But it will be a corner kick by San Marcos. Near corner, left side. 3:48 to go in the first half. 1-0. Smithson Valley on top. Rangers have everybody but one back in the box to defend. One at the near post, one at the far post. Jenkins in the middle. They'll stick an offensive player right in his lap, basically. Corner kick comes in. Jenkins knocks it away. It's kicked and on the ground. I think Jenkins got to it last. Didn't get to it first. He did tip it away, but then it was kind of bouncing around a little bit, and he comes up with it, and that's all the Rangers needed right there. Got the ball out. Now a high kick goes a little farther than most of them. Atkins wants to fight. Now a good job by Yoakum kind of bullying in there. Rattlers still fighting, though. That's Molina trying to dance, and I think it was Atkins who beat him and took the ball away from him. I'm going to call Atkins for him being a little too physical on Molina that time, and it's Rattler with a free kick just outside the 25. Marquez gets it up in the air, lets the wind carry it a little bit. All kinds of defenders chasing it. And Atkins has it after a scrum. Now the Rattlers get the pass. Villarreal trying to dance out near the 25. Three defenders around him. Tries to get the ball loose. Gets it to the far side. Ken down towards the corner. Villarreal tries to split two defenders. Now sends it ahead with a pass. Molina tried to split two defenders and ends up watching one of the defenders kick it out of play, so it'll be a throw-in from the far sideline near the end zone. for San Marcos. We near the 2-minute mark of the first half. We'll go under a minute 50. Finally, the throw in. Up high. Knocked away by a Ranger defender. Now they try to center it. Knocked away. Then a kick on goal tried. Jenkins loses it, and it goes out of play, and that'll be a corner kick for San Marcos. Micah Jenkins just couldn't keep his feet as he went for the ball, and that'll give them a corner kick with less than a minute and a half to go in the opening half. In a hurry now, they'll center it out. And almost a stub toe kind of kick by the Rattlers. That was Banda. Jenkins does a good job of kind of slowing things down, and he could have put a boot to it here. Too much in the air, though, and the wind stops it. Near midfield. Maples can't contain it. Rattlers move with it. Near sideline. Kick on goal goes wide right. So as we go under 30 seconds to go, Jenkins will have possession in front of his goal for a goal kick. Trying to take the rest of the time out of this half. 1-0 Rangers. Hoping to go to the locker room with that 1-0 lead. Goal kick up in the air. Will go out near the 45. Rattlers and Rangers both going after it. And a kick ahead will be controlled by the Rangers. Under 10 seconds to go. Jenkins can kick it one more time, and that'll be the end of the half. 3, 2, 1. That is the end of the half. It's 1-0 Rangers as we go to halftime. The goal kick by Zarek Urrutia, the penalty kick, pardon me, is our only score. It came with 34:55 in the first half, and the Rangers lead it 1-0. We're at the half here on the Ranger Network.
Tonight's broadcast is brought to you by Comal Independent School District, HEB, GVTC, Wick Productions, Ferris Orthodontics, Summerhill Dental, Smoky Moe's Barbecue, and Pizza Hut.
I appreciate you coming on board and talking with me, sharing with me about a very, I think a very fortunate and blessing thing that we have and we do in our school district, and that's around, our ag facilities, our FFA programs, chapter shows, and this is a great time to talk about that because one, we had the fair show going on here at the Comal County Fairgrounds where we are right now as we speak. And you've been involved in this for many years, and
I want to thank you because I enjoy what I'm getting to do. It's been a great experience for me working. My wife and I both are Comal ISD lifers.
You guys are,
and we both have enjoyed our time at our schools that we worked at.
Yeah.
I was at Canyon for right at 31 years.
Yeah.
So wow. I enjoyed every bit of that. I've had a lot of my former students have gone on either to be ag teachers.
Right.
And a lot of my former students are here showing with their kids. So that's really a special special experience for me.
I'll tell you what, from our perspective, we're so appreciative because I think that you're such an institution of knowledge, but you're just a great person, and I think everybody appreciates that. So I think, this is a made-for job for you, and once again, helping us sort of, not let the program die, but even adding on to it, developing it.
Well,
that's a very important thing for the future.
We've taken on, one thing that we have done is we have so many young new teachers.
Right.
And they bring all kinds of things to the table that we didn't do back when I taught ag. And you
mean like computers?
Yeah, well,
laptops?
Well, we did those things,
yeah.
But we've kind of felt like dinosaurs with that stuff. But these, the fact of the matter is these younger ag teachers that we have, a lot of them have a great amount of knowledge in what they're doing, and that's the best part for me, because I get to go around to all of the campuses,
right,
and see what they're doing,
right.
And I tell you what,
for a lot of folks, and certainly for me, tell me how it's structured.
Okay.
How is the ag department or ag department at a high school structured?
What I think, as far as how we've been so successful in our programs in Kamala ISD, is we get these kids, we start them when they're 9 years old.
Okay.
And so a lot of these kids, before they even reach high school age, they know what the program's about. They have a specific interest that they've already developed.
Right.
And so by the time we get them in high school, not all of them, but quite a few of our families are already invested into the program. So,
and when you say certain programs, you're talking about different types of livestock,
ag mechanics. I mean, we have, our shops have I am so impressed with what the shops are doing.
So talk to me about that a little bit. What's been the major change, you think? I mean, the major change, is it that we're not doing any more lambs or steers, we're doing more floral? I mean, what is the main change from when you first started out to what is it today?
When I first started teaching ag, it was pretty much animals and
right,
and some leadership. But nowadays, like I said, there are so many different aspects to the program that if a student wants to get involved, there's so many different programs,
right,
that they can get involved in. And one thing we haven't even mentioned at all is the scholarships that are out there.
There's a lot
that are out there for these kids.
There are a lot. I hear several friends of mine and others who are in the program saying that they got this dollar amount at the show and so on. So how does that work for them?
Well, we're fortunate. We just got through with the San Antonio Livestock Show last week.
Right.
And being so close to Bexar County, our kids really do well. When we do good with an animal at a stock show, the kid does well financially.
What do you think about the future? I mean, and I'm going to say it this way, with sort of I don't want to say bad word, maybe urbanization, but with a lot of new families that are coming in, do you think that this is still sustainable for the future? This is what and how can we as a school district make sure that is sustained for the future? You know what I mean? Do you worry about that?
I do, but I'm going to give you a plug.
Okay.
One thing that I have seen over the last few years, and especially in Kamala ISD, we have updated our facilities. We've put up some awesome barns. We've given our inner city students the opportunity to experience the same thing that they wouldn't be able to do if we didn't have those facilities.
Right. Do you see, because I know you're involved not just in this community in our district, but statewide and nationally even perhaps, what's the trend among other school districts out there in Texas? Because Texas is a fast growing state of new folks coming in from all over.
I tell you what, I think that kind of goes back to that plug. I think we're doing a really good job in our area. We have the support of the community. We have the support of our school board.
The board of trustees have been very supportive.
Absolutely. And your support as well.
No, and I didn't grow up being an ag guy, and I never got to experience that. I really didn't get to experience a lot of things growing up. So for me, it really, in my position, to see our kids, all sorts of students, being able to participate really makes me feel good.
I will tell you one thing that I have noticed about you since you've been in our district. You support the kids, and you're about the kids. And to me, that's the number one in all of this, right?
Well, I appreciate that.
If we're not, if that's not our main focus in education, then we're missing the point.
We're missing the point.
And your support has been unwavering.
I appreciate that, but I got to tell you, our teachers, our community, our parents, some you mentioned here, and yourself. I mean, you're really doing it. You're really carrying the load and doing the everyday stuff. So I appreciate that. And,
well, I will tell you, I enjoy it.
Yeah.
People ask me all the time, I thought you retired. And I said I did, but I'm enjoying what I do more so than I ever thought I would.
And just for the public, those who might be watching this, you're working for us and overseeing our entire ag program for our district in all of our schools, and really connecting with our middle school programs, external programs, the 4-H programs at the elementary level, and all.
And we're back to Ranger Stadium, underway with the second half. Ranger ball to start. Again, they go to the far sideline. We were on the far sideline the whole first half. Let's come near the near sideline this half. Get a better look at them. Talking off the air at the halftime, both teams are playing incredibly hard. One of the reasons by offenses, besides the fact that neither team has enough elite offensive players, is because the defense has been too good by both teams. Smithson Valley especially has done, well, there's a little push off that got let go. Smithson Valley has just rallied to the ball every time that the Rattlers have got the ball, and there's a kick on goal. One of the first ones of the night that had a real legitimate chance, too high, and goes out of play, so it'll be Ranger ball. But again, the activity, the effort level of both teams has been remarkably well played from an effort standpoint. And here's a goal kick by Jenkins that now sails past midfield. Remember, he was kicking into the wind the whole first half. Here come the Rattlers. Jimmy Ramirez brings it up, then loses it, and the Rattlers give it up. Now ahead. Here's Atkins. They'll center it to the middle, but Harley can't get to it in time. The pass was a little too far towards the wrong end line. Some players loose in the middle of the field. Here's someone going towards the goal, now kicks it back out. Vargas, kick on goal. Wide right. So Jenkins will again come out for a goal kick. 1-0 Rangers. We're about 2 minutes into the second half. Jenkins puts a toe to it. Again, sails out beyond midfield. As the Rangers did in the first half, the Rattlers waiting for it and try to bring it back. Now the Rattlers have the best momentum here in the first couple of minutes of the second half, getting the ball into the offensive set. And here they come again. Centered ahead to Molina, right side, goes out of his reach. He'll get mad and frustratingly kick it off the inline stands, end zone stands, and Jenkins will again put a toe to it with the wind at his back. Players begin their walk up the field. Ball goes past everyone except for a couple of Rattlers. Now the ball controlled by Smithson Valley. Up the center of the field goes Yoakum. Loses control, now brought back. Molina. Oh, there's an arm ball. Oh, they said it. Molina's on the loose. That ball went off to an arm, I'm positive. But are they saying it was too far? It was above the elbow, so it's not a call, would be my guess. And here's a in kick in the air by Jenkins. It goes all the way to the 30. Harley had a chance at it. Now tries to kick it through 2 defenders. Beats him to the ball. Tries to split him. Gets knocked down. Ball loose. They're going to tell him to get up. Rangers have it, though, when it's cleared. Near side. Dildy towards the middle. Headed to the corner. Headed out of play, and a throw in for the Rangers. Brett Dildy into Harley, tries to spin with the ball. Tries to get away from another defender who pushes him off. Boy, they're letting him get away with a lot of stuff against Harley. Now up ahead, looking for Molina. Van Fusen does a nice job of keeping it away, then clears it. If we can get to it, good job by the Rangers. Morris gets it out. Urrutia. No, not Urrutia. A takedown. I'm going to call a free kick. They're going to say the Ranger, it's been Bazan, knocked him down. Atkins, a little too far. Intended for Dildy. So a throw in by San Marcos out near the 30. Rangers take it away. Urrutia gets pushed down. They'll call that and call it a free kick for the Rangers. And the kick on goal, I think by Atkins, goes wide left. So a goal kick for, that's Bernardini. See how much fun he has, or whoever's going to kick it in. Kicking into this win, might it be Benitez. It's a little bit different kick against this win. This time, yeah, it got knocked down quite a bit. Gets just about to the 45. Bunch of headers. Dildy. Good job by Bazan. Yeah. Morris, pardon me. And we lose control of it in the middle of the field. Rattlers kicking ahead. This is Villarreal on the run. Tries to save it. Cuts back inside. Gives it to, oh my gosh, that was a goal on kick. A good kick by Vargas. The Rangers knocked it away before it got there. Good job by the defense. But a throw in from the far sideline by the Rattlers. Their first real solid kick on goal from in front. And it goes awry. Vargas had a chance. They'll center it. Defense knocks it away. Good save that time. Up the center of the field. Little give and go. The defense will knock it out of play. McCaig was the recipient of that give and go. Now we'll send it into Harley. Tries to get by one guy. Nice goal kick. Got knocked down, comes back to him. He'll try it again, and this one goes wide left. I think a hand got deflected, so it's a corner kick. Harley had a nice spin move against the defender and sent it near post, and Bernardini just got enough of it to knock it down. Harley got it back, and then his attempt on goal is knocked out of play. So a corner kick. Urrutia sends it high, almost too high, over the top. The Rangers get ahead on it. Now we'll track it down about the 10. I think that's McCaig. Tries to go goal, then tries to center it, and it's knocked out of play by San Marcos. So it'll be a corner kick for the Rangers. Urrutia again. This one low on the ground. Try to pass. Harley tried to get a rebound, and it goes awry. Here come the Rattlers up the near sideline. Villarreal has it about the 35. Kicks it ahead, but the Rangers will track it down before Molina can get to it. Trying to pass it ahead to a teammate, but Villarreal knocks it away. It'll be San Marcos throw in from just past midfield. But not until San Marcos has a couple more subs. Dildy on the near sideline. Atkins in the middle. Yoakum in the middle. That was Morris who got a head on it and started it for the Rattlers. Harley looks for some help, splits the defenders, goes with a squirt of speed, then gets knocked back. And no call. Boy, I think we saw this last year. Harley can't get a call to save his life. Here's a pass ahead. It's Molina. The foot race with Van Fusen. And gets him to spin around. Now sends it toward the goal. It's wide to the left. Stays in play. Tracked down by the Rangers. Looks like that's Atkins who will bring it up the far sideline. Gets knocked out of play. And now if Atkins gets hit like that and they stop the play, why can't Harley get that call? Size and stature of Ryan Harley, not very big young man, but he gets beat around inside the 30 and doesn't seem to be getting any calls tonight. Urrutia will to the toss in, I believe, from the far side. Oh, no, it's going to be a free kick. From just inside the 50-yard line. It's going to go all the way near the goal if we can get a head on it and deflect it just enough. A bunch of headers. Now a kick deflected by the defense. Now cleared up in the air out near the 20-yard line. Bunch of Rangers trying to track it down. The Rattlers get to the loose ball. Send it ahead to Molina. He'll control it. Defense there trying to slow him down. Yoakum. There's a pass ahead to Villarreal. He wins the foot race but can't control the ball as it'll go beyond the end zone. And it'll be a goal kick for the Rangers. We've played just over 10 minutes of the second half. It's 1-0 Rangers. Again, the only score of the game came on a penalty kick 5 minutes into the game. Urrutia got the kick. Here's the goal kick. Nice job of letting it go, but can't get to it is Brett Dildy, the senior midfielder. Thought he had a beat on it as it went over the defender's head, but it spun away from him enough that he couldn't control it. Couldn't even really get to it. San Marcos on the near sideline. Good job of coming up by Amaya. Came and cleared it into the offensive side. Harley tried to do a little bump himself. Here's Urrutia. Wants to center it, looking for someone to center it to. Tried to send it near post. The goalkeeper knocked it away. Bernardini sends it wide, and we'll have another goal kick by Urrutia on the near sideline. Rangers picking up the pace a little bit on offense here, trying to get some more scoring opportunities. It'd be really nice to get another point on the board. Corner kick goes too far all the way across the field. Rangers will try to track it down on the far sideline. And they're saying it's San Marcos ball, but I think it clearly, yes, it's a Ranger ball. As the Ranger got to it, and then the Rattler kicked it out. So the throw in from the far sideline. Again, headers go for it. I think that's McKenzie. Gets it back. Sends it to the middle with a nice centering kick. No one could gain a hold of it. And I think we're going to have a corner kick for the Rangers. Nope. Referee was just trying to play with the ball a little bit. So a free kick by the Rattlers. 27-27 in the game. Rangers get it back. Harley looking for a shot, gets it inside, and boy, he got close as the keeper came out, but he had a chance if he could get a good foot on it. Now a centering kick, but no one's there. They're on the backside kick by McCaig. McCaig misses the chance, but the Rangers will get the ball as it's cleared back out. Well, there was a chance on the backside for the Rangers. McCaig in a foot race to the corner, centers it off of the Rattlers. Should be another corner kick for Smithson Valley. Looks like Uritia is there again. Front of the goal, nice header, goes wide to the right. Good opportunity there for the Rangers, but it'll be a goal kick for the Rattlers. I think it was Yoakum who put a head on it right in front of the goal. Just a little bit wide right. Goal kick, a line drive, knocked down, and then sent back towards Harley, but a little too far, too fast. Atkins trying there to make something happen, but it didn't. So another goal kick for San Marcos. We've played almost 15 minutes of here, second half action. Rangers leading the Rattlers 1-0. Looking for Molina. Tries to control it, does. Physical play there. Defender on him now. Wants to send it to the middle. Just trying to dance. Gets it toward the middle, gets it knocked away. The Rattlers come up with it. Ranger defense doing a good job right there. Now a deflection and a kick ahead. Rattlers will track it down on the other side of midfield, but here come the Rangers. McCaig wanted to get it loose on the far side, but couldn't get the ball in fast enough. Villarreal saves it for the Rattlers. Oles. Rattlers will throw it in from the far sideline. Little extracurricular activity there, gives it back to San Marcos. I think they're telling him to go back further for the throw-in as they tried to get beyond midfield on something that happened, what they're saying, back about the 45, and it's a free kick, not a throw-in. Good kick into the wind, kind of gets held up. Molina comes out and tries to track it down. Villarreal has it on the near sideline. Gives it back to Molina. Centers it with his left foot. They're going to give it back to him. I don't know what anybody else is thinking about. He's the guy. Here's a centering kick, not in a bad spot. No one's there for the Rattlers. Now they have the ball back. Left side front. Taken away by the the Ranger defense. Now they'll send it out of play back near the Ranger bench. As you would expect as we near the 23-minute mark, so almost halfway through the second half. Both teams, especially San Marcos, getting a little more furious action because they want to get a score on the board. Rangers need to stay after it, though, because their offense has been just as good, if not better, tonight, and they'll have a throw-in from the goal line on the far sideline. McCaig will toss it in from actually about the 5-yard line. Centers it, headed by the Rattlers first. Then Molina comes back and gets it. Centers it ahead, near side. Runner looking for Villarreal in the middle. Gives it back to Molina from the 30, the 25. Kicks it back left. Rattlers trying to put some stuff together here offensively with some better passing that we haven't seen tonight. Banda had it a moment ago. Now they'll send it in the air. Molina will track it down near the 10-yard line right. Tries to dance, has 2 defenders on him. Continues to dance. Sends it toward the middle. They got a man there. Knocks it down, and then it's loose. And I think that's Yoakum who cleared it. Far sideline. McCaig has someone to give it to. He finds a teammate, then gets it back near the 30. Stolen away, and the Rangers give it up. It'll go out of bounds and belong to the Rattlers. McCaig had a long way to go and a lot of work to do, just couldn't keep it going. Rattlers with more subs at this point. Some activity on the far side. It'll be Ranger ball. Try to get it to McCaig. Knocks it down about the 30. Sends it cross field. Controlled by Amaya. Over to Dildy. Dildy wants to go sideline behind his back to Amaya. And a tackle there that sends the ball out for what will be a goal kick. So a clean tackle. They got the ball first and went out of bounds off the Rangers. So a goal kick as we near the 20-minute mark, halfway through the second half. 1-0 Rangers on a goal scored in the first 5 minutes of tonight's game. Goal kick comes out near the 45. Urrutia sends it over the top for Harley. Defense gets to it first and sends it wide. Out of play. Will be thrown in. Two players go chest to chest with the ball there. Comes out in favor of the Rangers, but it's like the ball was between them. Thrown in for Harley, knocked away by the defense. Tracked down, centered. Kick on goal, stopped by Bernazzini. So another save by Bernardini. The Rangers try to go. There's a handball, it looked like. Not sure if it was us or them. Ball belongs to the Rangers. Molina not happy about the call. Ball up in the air, headed back. That's Maples. Goes out. We should have is it a corner kick or an end kick? Goal kick. Must be a goal kick. Players will tell you what it is, even if the officials don't give you the signal. Benitez up the middle. Looking for Villarreal. Gets a head on it. Aimed for Molina. Now it's tracked down. Villarreal centers it. Rangers get it. Little pushing and shoving. And the Rattlers get it back. They continue to work. There's a kick on goal. Knocked out by Jenkins. So a corner kick for the Rattlers. Ball boy will get a new ball to Molina, who will handle the corner kick for the Rattlers. And they'll bring in that sub again, number 51. Alfredo Hernandez. But the corner kick comes out on the ground. Now the Rangers want to send it ahead. And here they go. Towards the middle, the ball comes this side to Harley. Harley's one-on-one, has some space. Willie beat him, sends it, a little too high. Kick on goal was a nice look and not a bad angle. But to get over the keeper, I think he felt he had to hit the top bar, or just under the top bar, and the ball went a little high. So the Rangers let another one go away. Another opportunity, 17 minutes on the running clock here in the second half. 1-0, Rangers lead the Rattlers. Goal kick comes out. and goes out of play. It'll belong to Smithson Valley. A little extra pushing and shoving. Rattlers take it away. Looking for Molina. There he is. Wants to go one-on-one. Beats the first man. Then defenders come to help. They'll center it over the top. Knocked away with a header. Now Molina sends it just wide left. That's the best look they've had all night. Molina had the far post from us, and he just bent it a little outside the post. The Rattlers attempt to score it here goes awry. And that was the best chance they've had tonight. That's the best chance on goal we've had really all night other than the penalty kick. And that one couldn't get much easier, right? Penalty kick. So as we go under 16 minutes of play, Jenkins, goal kick, across midfield. Headed back by the Rattlers. Then knocked down by, boy, they're getting all kinds of pushing and shoving. There's a two-hand push that's finally called. I think that's Yoakum, who got bumped hard and then got shoved with two hands. So the bump doesn't get called, as Amaya will handle the free kick here about the 32. Up in the air. Should get a good bounce over Harley's head. Loose. Rattlers get to it first. Good job by Van Fossen. And the Rattlers chasing the Rangers now. Pass ahead's knocked down. Now the Rattlers try to clear it. Headed back and out of play by the Rangers. Ball loose about the 30. Now a kick towards the middle. Harley has it inside the 25. Tries to put it up in the air. Dildy sends it back to the middle and knocked out of play. Should be a corner kick for the Rangers. Urrutia will head that way with the ball. Gone under 15 minutes to go here in the game. 1-0 Rangers. Rangers trying to make sure if high school soccer does continue after a couple of weeks that they have their seed in the playoffs. They'll knock it away from Harley again, and we'll have another corner kick as we near the 14-minute mark. Again, no one knows what's going to happen in the next week. We expect much of the same. 2 weeks, probably much of the same, but 3 or 4 weeks, if we get what we've done, if it contains this, you never know what could happen in athletics. Backside, header by McCaig. Won't go in. He controls it. Now tries to get it back to the middle. Tries to center it. Goal kick off the inside post and then a score. The Rangers get on the board with another kick and go up 2-0. The Rangers get on the board again, 2-0. What a job. What a job. Looks like Colton Amaya got the goal. Colton Amaya with the kick. Tried to make sure with all the different shots we had, that's what it was. Colton, the defender, got himself a goal. Yoakum sends it right. The Rattlers try to track it down. Nearing the 13:30 mark. Rangers up 2-0, can breathe a little bit easier here as they'll have a free kick from out near the 35, I believe. Rattlers are probably going to get even more frustrated than they were, but they've been playing hard tonight. I would do nothing but compliment them for their efforts tonight. Their game plan, trying to get the ball ahead, trying to get one-on-one action with Villarreal and Melvin Molina. He's an elite offensive soccer player. Dildy tried to get that one run down, but can't. Now San Marcos comes out with it. Harley comes up and knocks it out of bounds, and they're going to throw it in about 10 yards further than where it went out. Soccer players are sneaky. Our referee decided not to allow that to happen. Tells them to keep going back. About the 25 is where they'll throw it in. They were almost 35 when they threw it in before. The Rattlers try to keep it going. The Rangers defense is all over it. Plus one book comes out near side. Now they'll throw it again. Villarreal tries to beat everyone to it, clears it towards the left side, then gets it taken away. Maya did a good job of getting it up the field. Now the Rangers watch the Rattlers try to methodically bring it back up the middle. Good defensive knockoff on a runner there. Good job by the Rangers. They knocked somebody down again, but that's what they've been doing all night long. That was Yoakum who went down. Devin Yoakum, the junior. Coming up the side. Harley tries to run it down. And it'll be a goal kick. Action continues. Rangers trying to clear it. Rangers trying to keep it going. Far sideline activity. There's a centering kick in the middle. Urrutia tries a kick on goal, and it gets knocked down by Bernardini. And I think we'll have a throw in from inside the goal line. I think McCaig will go over and get it and toss it in from the goal area. Both teams a little bit slower than they were earlier, but a nice toss inside. Had a chance. The Rangers will try to save it out. Try to get the ball reversed. Now a kick on goal saved. Bernardini did his work that time. Went up high and got it just inside the crossbar. Then kicks it into the wind where the ball's knocked down immediately. A couple of players knocked down. Another Ranger knocked down. A little shove in the back that time by the Rattlers. Is that Yoakum again that went down? So the Rattlers will have, or the Rangers will have a free kick for midfield and put it in play. Wow, it did it again. I'm thinking that was McCaig over there that just got belted down with a body chuck. Free kick at the 30. Towards the goal, deflected by them with a header. Should be a corner kick for... What's the call? I'm not real sure what he's saying. He wants a conference with two players. Obviously some extracurricular activity going on. Captains, perhaps. Oh. I guess it's going to be San Marcos ball. Not real sure. No, he's just pushing it back. It is San Marcos ball, but near the goal line, they'll throw it in. Harley comes up to defend. Really having a hard time getting the ball out of that corner with Harley after him. Harley knocks it away again, and they'll throw it in from near the 5 or 10. Ranger defense staying after it. Looks Looks like we have a sub. Looks like Harley's going to get the night off. With 8:25 to go in the game, a new Ranger player comes in for Ryan Harley. Free kick for the Rangers at the 20-yard line. Colton Amaya, who scored the second goal of our 2 tonight. Sends it in the air, bending towards the goal. A nice head shot there, but won't go. Bernardini comes up with the loose ball. Sends it in the air. It almost comes back to him, though. The wind catches it. It goes maybe 15 yards. And the Rangers will have a throw in from the near sideline. And they'll have another throw in. Bazan. Amaya to Van Fossen. Up in the air towards the right side. Tracked down by the Rattlers. Villarreal has it near midfield. Tries to do some magic moves and tries to get it up the field. Whistle against the Rangers gives a free kick near midfield. Kick in the air towards the goal, aimed for Molina. Keeper Jenkins comes out but doesn't have to do it. The defense gets it before they get there. Before he gets there. Now a pass ahead. Goes off San Marcos. 6.5 to go. 2-0 Rangers. And they'll bring another sub in. I used to think there was a limit on substitutions in high school soccer, but I guess not. Maybe just the professional soccer, it's that way. Wow, that was a legal tackle? I don't think so. Funniest part about it is he had his hand on the ball when he was getting up, so don't think that's going to go. McCaig to Maples. Dildy on the left side. Turns inside, sends it to the middle. Looking for a Ranger who can't get to it. Under 5.5 to play. Rattlers continue to work the near side. Molina. Rangers trying to get physical back with him as he's pushing off a lot. Villarreal loses control of it near side. Is that Harley coming back in? Thought they were just going to honor him for all he's done tonight, and with 4:50-something to go, he's back in. Urrutia loses control. Comes back. Oh, then he gets called for a little bump, and he and Villarreal kind of get into some hand shoving. Some other players run in there, and the referee tries to stop it all. Doesn't really get in the middle of it, though, as we have some more pushing and shoving. Villarreal. Too many guys came in too late for that one. Not real sure what the officials are going to do with this. The Rattlers coach is all the way out on the center circle. Lisa Mazur. Not real sure what the officials are telling them. Sending them back to their bench area while the Rangers sit on this side of the field. Are we going to call an end to this? What do you think? Sending both teams back to their bench areas. About 4.5 to go in the match. I don't know if they're going to try to get together and see who should be penalized or perhaps yellow carded or red carded out of the game. Not real sure what they're discussing. I don't know if they're calling the match. 2-0 Rangers lead. Little over 4 minutes to go. I am thoroughly confused, as you might be watching this, because we are not real sure what's going on. 26-6A soccer at Ranger Stadium with 4-something to go. Are they just going to call the game? Is it over? We don't know. I have a hard time thinking it's over at this point, but maybe again what I said earlier, they're trying to figure out how they're going to penalize each team. They're headed to the sidelines now, probably asking for both coaches to come in. Coach Nichols, Coach Mazur. Calling some individual players. They're talking with Melvin Molina for San Marcos. I don't see any players from Smithson Valley being talked to at this point. Again, we have stoppage of play. A little over 4 minutes to go. 2-0. Smithson Valley leads it. So the rest of the Rattlers appear to be coming back out onto the field. And the Rangers will go back out on the field as well. And are we going to restart? We don't know if anybody's been kicked out, if you will. Wind's still blowing. I'm sure you can hear that at this point. It hasn't stopped. Now the official's walking. Boy, this has just been a lot of just walking around. Now he's coming to get a ball, our referee. After all that, I believe it's Ranger ball with a free kick. Going to put it between them and let them go after it? Yes, indeed, that's what it was. I don't know. That's like a jump ball in basketball. I don't understand. Oh, we need a coach up here explaining what they're trying to do, because I'm not real sure what that was. Bazan sends it ahead. Looking for Urrutia. Can't get to it. It goes out. So it'll be a goal kick for San Marcos. Benitez has been handling the goal kicks, puts his foot into this one. Out near the 40, a bunch of, boy, San Marcos kid just went and took his backside right into two different Rangers and knocked him down. I don't understand. I understand fighting for position, but Vargas that time just lowered his back into two different players. Not a very nice play. Amaya sends it right side. Sends to the middle. Some room in there. Left-footed kick won't go. Urrutia's effort gets stopped. Joachim will send it far side. Rangers will have a throw-in or a free kick, not sure which. Looks like a free kick. I don't know that he's red carded one of their players out. Let me see. Can we tell who that is? 4. Raymond Ip is excused from the game for San Marcos. Ball at about the 45 of Smithson Valley now. Looking for a free kick or a throw-in from there. Another sub for the Rattlers. Our officials kind of huddled up again, talking outside the Ranger bench. 2 of the 3. The third one's here on the near sideline still. But 2 of the officials who just red carded a San Marcos player now seem to be walking over to the San Marcos bench and Coach Mazur. Not real sure, with now 2.5 minutes to go, why we're doing so much talking. Is he back in the game? Didn't we just red card him out and now he's back in the game? I don't understand. Free kick for the Rattlers, or for the Rangers, pardon me. But you give a kid a red card and send him out and then bring him back after talking with our bench. So I don't know if our coaches said something that they didn't want him to do that. I don't know. In any event, we're back to action. Rangers trying to send it back. Near side, it'll end up out of play. By the way, that was 51 Hernandez that put a kick on it, but the Rangers get it back. Morris, near side. Cleared out near the 20. Nice centering pass, but no one was there offensively, and the Rattlers kick it wide. 1:20 to go. Rangers up 2-0. This one's pretty much in the books until we just let the time go out. That'll end up, instead of a corner kick, that'll end up being a goal kick. Rangers trying to control the pace now. Alex Franz. San Marcos works it. Good job defensively by Amaya. He'll get a throw in from about the 25. Actually, he'll give it up and let Bazan throw it in. Bazan tries to work the near sideline. Villarreal takes it away, then makes a bad kick. And it's Smithson Valley ball. Yoakum over the top as we're under 10 seconds to go. And that'll be the last. Clock will go out in a Smithson Valley victory over San Marcos here at Ranger Stadium. They end the season with a victory, and if playoffs ever do happen in 26-6A and UIL play, the Rangers will be a part of it. So, for everyone here on the broadcast tonight, for Bowick Productions and all the cameraman people who have brought you this game, this is Tony Brubaker saying good night and God bless. The Rangers win it 2-0.
Tonight's broadcast is brought to you by Comal Independent School District, HEB, GVTC, Wick Productions, Ferris Orthodontics, Summerhill Dental, Smoky Moe's Barbecue, and Pizza Hut.